So I'm probably going to link this video somewhere soon. But this is an update on my semi-freeforming. The last time I semi-freeformed, I did it for 6 weeks. I usually retwist every 3 weeks, but for this time around, I did 6 weeks, and I did a whole video up on that, my update video. I said it was bad, blah 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 blah. Anyways, a few months went by, and I decided to try to do it again. The first time I did it, I went 6 weeks without a retwist, and the second time I went 7 weeks without the retwist. 6 weeks without a retwist. What happened? Okay, where do I start? I noticed that I was getting a lot of pain in the front part of my head, like in my scalp area. For some reason, it was just the front, like the whole front half. Every time I touched it or try to retwist it or move it in this direction, it was hurting. It was painful. And mind you guys, I am not tender-headed. I've never been tender-headed. I love when people play my hair. I love when people touch my hair. Believe it or not, contrary to popular belief, some people with locks or natural hair actually don't mind getting their hair touched. I really don't care. But when I do it now, it was hurting. It was hurting a lot. And it was even worse when I did it the second time, when I went 7 weeks without the retwist. Now, I don't know what that has to do with why semi-freeforming caused that, but that is the only time it's ever happened, is when I went more than 4 weeks without a retwist. All of the times I went more than 4 weeks without a retwist, that's when the pain occurred. Around like the 3 and 4 week mark is okay. It's after the 4 weeks. And when I did the 7 weeks, my oh my, was that painful. So if you guys have any clue as to why it would hurt, and only in the front part, like the whole front half part of my head, please let me know. And after I do the retwist, like maybe like a week after, everything is fine, like there's no pain. But let it go more than 4 weeks, it's a problem. That's the first bad thing about me trying to semi-freeform for 6 or 7 weeks. Second thing is the parts, and I complained about this in the first semi-freeform update. When it was about 6 weeks, it was like, it was bad, but it wasn't terrible. But when I did it the time and I went into the 7th week mark, OMG guys, I don't know how you guys do it. I really don't know how you do it, because my parting was so terrible. I was standing in front of the mirror trying to figure it out, and it's really hard because I don't have like a small mirror to like look in and then look at the big mirror or anything. Like, I don't have all of that, so I had to rely on just this one mirror here in my bathroom to try and figure out all my partings. And I know that I still destroyed it. Like, it was so bad. There were some, I'm like, were these locks even here before? Like, where did this come from? I don't know if they're coming out of other locks and they're forming new ones. I don't know. All I know is it was a nightmare. Like, it was an absolute nightmare. It typically takes me under an hour to do a retwist, like somewhere around 40 to 45 minutes. It took me, and I kid you not, 4 hours to retwist my hair when I went to when I got through the 7 weeks. 4 hours. I was tired, I was frustrated, I was in pain. It was bad. And I was like, this is the last time I'm going more than 6 weeks without a retwist. I said I don't even know if I want to do 6 weeks after what I went through in the 7th week mark. But it was bad. If I have to take that long to do a retwist the next time, I'm gonna cry and scream. But it was so bad. Like, I keep saying, like, everyone else on YouTube make it seem so simple, but when I do it, it's hard, and it's not even that long. Like, 6 to 7 weeks isn't even that hard, you know. And I like the unretwisted look, but if it's gonna cause me pain or make me lose my parting after like a couple weeks, then I don't know if semi-freeform is for me. I know everyone's hair texture is different, but I feel like my hair isn't that much different from other people that I've seen, but who knows. But like, I want to give you an example. I kind of fixed my hair a little bit before this video, so I can't, but like all of this all of this that you see here, like on the top of my head, it would be like all the way, it would be like all the way over here on this lock, and then I wouldn't know if it goes back here or up here. It was so what am I going to do? Am I going to semi freeform again? I want to do this one more time. One more time. What I'm going to do differently is, though, I don't know if you guys know this, but I don't retwist with gels or anything anymore. I only do water and oil. I'm thinking if I do a gel the next time, it will hold the retwist better and it wouldn't mess up my parting as much. I don't know what it would do for the pain, but as far as the parting, maybe it might hold a little longer for the 6 to 7 weeks, even after I wash it in the 3rd week, and it wouldn't get to the point where I don't know where east, west, south, and north is from. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give it a go one more time. I don't know if I'm going to do it once or twice or once, depending on how the next one goes. But that's what I'm going to do. Please, guys, let me know if you've experienced the same thing I've experienced. If you do semi-freeform, or if you have semi-freeform, please tell me how long it's been and give me some advice, because I don't want to completely give up on it yet. I really don't. But this... it's a mess, guys. It's a mess. I love the whole untwisted look when I do my braid outs and when I do my perm rod sets, because it gives me more volume. But if I have to go through losing all my parts, not doing it for a month and a half or 2 months, then it's like, is it even worth it? So guys, let me know. You guys are always so helpful, so I'm looking forward to seeing what you have to say. Bye, perps. From somewhere, and when we looked, all of a sudden it started getting windy and we started walking more, and then we looked up into this area right here, and what exactly we described